be bad if no one came back. That would be so strange. Just got rid of that chat bubble. That'd be so embarrassing if no one comes back. Hey, Teddy, where have you been? Where have you been? I mean, I've been away, but hang on. Mel Barrow, what is your party favour of choice? You have to announce. I know, listen to this porn music I found. I mean, I've been away, but... Oh, hang on. Crime and Coffee, hello. Cool name. Hi, being there. Welcome back. I don't want to know. Of course you bet. I know, I was sitting here and I was like, imagine if no one came back. Omar Fra's here. I don't know Crime and Coffee, do I? Cece. Cece, alright, we'll call you Cece. I know, it's great music, yeah? So for those of you that are joining for the first time, we were live about an hour ago and we decided we're all at home on Saturday night. I know, America, you're waking up at Friday, hang on. Saturday morning. That was weird. I'm not very good at counting backwards, clearly. The only problem is this music, once this song runs out, I've got to either keep manually starting a new song. I mean, we could just play DJ all night. But... Cece, hello. Or Celeste. Oh, so you're... Like, I'm assuming because you're Crime and Coffee, you would have followed the Chris Watts case. And yeah, the little Celeste, Cece. Oh, Cece has the rooster called Sunny. Cool. I mean, whatever you're having, it's Saturday night. I mean, if you're waking up to this, just pretend it's Saturday night. Because it is for a lot of us. So, for example... my party favour this evening is a beautiful red. I'd never drink at home on my own. And in fact, at Blues Fest, I reckon across the 5-day music festival, I would have had no more than 6 alcoholic drinks an hour. No, I'm kidding. For the whole thing. I'm not a big get drunk at a music festival kind of gal because I'm not really a let's throw up in a portaloo kind of girl. So yeah, you've corrupted me. Hi, Kim Smith. Welcome to our little Saturday night house party. I don't care where it is in the world for you, what time it is. Everywhere in the world right now, it is a Saturday night house party for everyone who chose to spend Saturday night at home. But I did. It's the end of my vacay and I want to do stuff at home tomorrow. I went to my brother's 50th today and I feel like having a little party. It bothered you, Cece? Well, yeah, pretty close, I guess. But seriously, what a cool kid. Don't you all wish we could rewind the clock and save them? Cece would have fit in my house perfectly. I would have struggled with Bella. Bella and I are not cut from the same cloth, but Cece, yep, I know that kid. That kid was me. $25 milligrams of Phenergan should fix up my pox. Oh, everyone's got pox recipes and remedies. In Byron Bay, it was recipes. You put eye of newt, twig of birch, pot of the earth, and a splash of vodka. Mix it all up and smear it over your pox. But I found some more stuff I've got. I've got this cream too. Now, I know this is really good for sunburn, but would it be good for my pox? I'm not showing it anymore. It's poxy. I know, a party with me. See, and now the... no, I'm not connect me to PayPal. What, to pay for my amputations? Sure, why not? Oh God, that was a bad thing to say. Now it's reminding me of people who have claimed to have things coming up that they haven't and getting funds to, you know. When I worked for the breakfast radio station I worked for, they had a competition before I started there, which the prize was a trip to NASA. And it was won by a mother and child, and the child was terminally ill. Anyway, off they went to NASA, had a great time, you know, $10,000 per head kind of trip, and then returned, and the kid wasn't sick at all. I hope a shuttle falls out of the sky on their house and kills them all in their sleep. I don't really. I hope they're awake. Ooh, I'm a bit cheeky after half a glass of red wine. For those of you who've never seen me before, my sense of humour, well, it goes from sarcastic to dry to subversive to just plain wrong. You'll get used to it, I hope. And if not, the chatterboxes can explain my behaviour. Oh, Tanny, your daughter's CC, 25 and still a rebel, 52 and still a rebel. Look at me on a Saturday night, hitting the town, out on the prowl. Oh, I do have some party accessories as well. I can put on my little cheeky cat's ears, and I even went and got a necklace out of my bedroom to be... Oh, wait, we need more music. Let's get this party sorted. I'm going to have to go back to that other Drooby channel we usually listen to, Groovers, and because at least it scrolls. And try and find a funky playlist. I mean, I liked that dude, but you've got to play one song at a time. See, these are big YouTube channels when you see subscribers, 336 million. All these channels are like, I got to 61 subs all by myself. Whoa, you're smashing it on the YouTubes. Like, some of these channels are massive. Massive. Right, let's find Tropical Traveller. It's a bit of French music. Help me out here, Groovers. Oh, I can't read chat. We can clean out a crested gecko. Right, tail's fallen off. Oh, he's a tailless lizard and he looks so dumb. Once there was a tail growing out his bum. I couldn't remember how Pinball Wizard went. It wasn't like that at all. Well, it wasn't called Tailless Lizard, for starters. Yeah, no, I trust you, Tanny. I do. Any reason to not go to a doctor, I'll take it. I reckon by Monday I'm going to be good. Being there, I love yours. Please like and prescribe. That's in keeping with our conversation this evening. So, back to the audio library. There's not a lot of rock angel dance here. Oh, happy music. Should we go happy or bright? Oh, wait. Cold funk. Funkorama. Let's go. Let's do it. Here we go, Groovers. If you haven't put on your Saturday night party attire, what's wrong with you? Come on. Funkorama. Oh, hang on, I have to put this up for a minute. Getting ready is not straightforward, is it, girls? And guys who put shit on their faces and adorn themselves in jewelry. Stoner music. I'll find some for you in a minute, being there. Just don't peak too early. There's 10 people witnessing this. Thank God, that's it. Imagine if there were like 900 people watching you do stuff like this. I don't know if I could do it. We are the smallest, friendliest channel on the YouTubes, aren't we, groovers? All right. Head down. I'm not sure if I'm gonna, oh, do I go the ears? Why not? I think I like this necklace tonight with this top. It's not working. You'd fall over. It's not that heavy. Hi, One Love. Oh, I missed a chat of interest, perhaps. I'll turn this down. We'll see how we go with the cold funk playlist. I think this is going to give me a migraine. Being there's dancing in bed. Hi, One Love. Mel's okay, just getting really annoyed with all the lies and drama. Their masks are slipping. Are they still crapping on? That's one thing I didn't miss, I have to say. And I didn't really get that much into it, but you don't really have to. There's so many people talking about it. And there's so many new channels talking about it. It's like, why are all these new people investing in this? Let it go. You know, if people stop creating channels to keep talking about this drama that they were never officially part of, but they've managed to insert themselves into it, why would you do that? I mean, you've got choices, right? You can throw yourself in the middle of a drama you had nothing to do with and suddenly become a target, or you can put your cat's ears on and party at home like it's 1869. That made them dirtier. I can't read a thing. I can't read a thing on that anyway. Or down there. Give me a moment. It's a gorgeous necklace. It is, and I love it. And I got it quite a few years ago, and I still wear it a lot. But it's not really an ideal thing to put around your neck when you've got midgie bites on the back of your neck, and I didn't think that through. Whereas I've only got one or two on my brain. But yeah, it's pretty. I love it. It can make the plainest dress look like $1,000,000. And you get away with putting this on with a really cute little plain dress. You can get away with wearing little silver flat sandals. It's the ideal summer. But it's not, it sounds quite heavy. Well, it isn't light, but it's not like when they start to give me a headache, they're coming off. I bet none of you have got shit on your head. What? Tell me in here, being there's jamming in bed, had a groovy dance. I will in a while. Right now, old Mafra, I'd just like to sit here and drink some wine while I catch up on everybody's news. I'm not like a peep show. I could get up and exotic dance for you, old Mafra. You just get in bed and dance like being there is. Tony's life's a bit out of whack. Well, I hope even if it's out of whack, you have some fun in here tonight. Welcome back, Sarah A. You could put it around your waist with a nice bikini. Are you shitting me? I'm 52. Doesn't matter how nice the bikini is, it ain't gonna look that great. I mean, I actually wear bikinis. What am I talking about? But I'm not drawing attention. Although actually, maybe it'd cover up part of my gut. Maybe that's not a bad suggestion. Well, I jumped in too quickly. Good point, Mel Barrow. I'll wear it next time. Well, hello, Susan.
Meow.
I'm trying to... This isn't funky. We've gone techno. Oh, it was just one funky song. All right. Background music for vlogs. Happy, upbeat, and perfect. We'll see. Let us be the judge of that. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to be far from perfect. It's a royalty-free YouTube digital background track. Are you shitting me? Guys, I've just found something. Hang on. Wait a moment. I've just found a channel that's live right now. My competition, clearly, because although the 12 of you in here right now are very important and precious in our community because we are the smallest but friendliest channel on the YouTubes. At the moment, this channel is live and there are 2.4 thousand people watching. I'm going to put it on. See what you think. Would you rather be there or here? Oh fuck, I might get a copyright strike. That's probably not royalty free. Calm piano music 24/7 currently has 2,485. It's gone up. People watching. One of those people is me. It's already got 72,000 thumbs up and 2,500 bump down. All I need to do is write, there's a dude in there called Rocket Man. You know, a little nod to Elton John and the Calm Piano Music channel. Interesting. It's not Rocket Cooter. Oh my God, Anila Roy just greeted Rocket Man with an emoji rocket and just the word man. She speaks groovy speak. She speaks fucking nerd speak. Anywho, if you've all now moved over to that channel and abandoned me, oh no, mine's gone up 2 people. Isn't that bizarre? I suppose they're just meditating or sleeping or possibly shagging. Just got the notification about your message about the Finnegan Tanny. Thank you. It's a 24/7 stream. I will laugh. No, I've got to think of something to do. I will eat 10 olives, and I can't stand olives. I will eat 10 olives. No, that's not probably punishment. I've got to think of something I'll do. If I get a copyright strike for playing that channel, oh my God. I have to think of something I'll do. No, I can't. I can't do the olives because it's quite likely I'm going to get one. How funny is that? Oh my God, Josh B. Wait, I've got to go back to chat. I can vaguely see names on my screen. Josh B. Can't stay. Love you. I love you too, Josh. Why can't you stay? I think he's already gone. It was brief, but lovely. Hi, welcome back, Stephanie Brown. One Love loves stuffed garlic olives. A lot of people do, but I don't. It's weird. I eat lots of... Who's doing it for Frankie Ruchek? What's going on? What have I missed? What? Oh, you're just catching up. All right. You can do that. I am getting warmed up with it because I don't drink on my own. And I had this sort of while I was getting ready for this. And I didn't have a massive dinner. I'm a bit tipsy. My brain's already going, yeah, you are, because you keep forgetting to do things like put some other music on. I can't really believe that. Tropical Traveller, epic and cinematic music. Back to the 90s, that's not going to be copyright free. Bit of surfing music, Tropical love. Adventures. Happy life. This is 1 hour of inspirational music, volume 4. There's more than one volume of that. Jesus. I just need to start playing some bullshit on my keyboard and just put it on a loop and people can just watch it for 24/7. There's nearly 3,000 people listening to that rubbish. It's ridiculous. I'm a thinking person. I'm thinking this is the way forward, everybody. Don't have to speak. I mean, I love chatting to you guys, but I could just... My keyboard's got some pre-programmed crap in it already. I could just hit a button and loop it 24/7 and let 3,000 people listen. These people were monetized. They're smart. I mean, seriously. What are we doing, guys? That's my deep moment of the evening. I'm going back to chat. I want to hear what you guys have all been up to. I don't care about the other channel stuff, so if I skim over that chatter, it's not that I have an issue with it. You're more than welcome to chat about it, but if it gets nasty, I will put you in timeout. And you can be in the naughty corner. You still can watch and see what's going on in chat, but you just need to take a good hard look at yourself for a few minutes and then you can come back in. But yeah, if I don't get involved in the drama, which wouldn't surprise any of you guys anyway, you already know what I'm like, but if you guys want to chat about it and update each other, that's cool. But if you start saying anything negative about you're entitled to your opinion about other YouTube channels, but you can talk about them on your channel or in another channel, because I'm not aligned and I'll make my own mind up if I like somebody or not, just like the 12 of you do. But I don't want them in here. Basically, that's why. Because as soon as I say anything about it, someone will appear, even though I'm a little nobody on the YouTube, someone will find me, and if I'm going to get in an online fight, which I won't, but if I was, I'll choose which one. I don't want you mothers bringing the wrong kids to my yard, you know what I'm saying? Right, can we have some fun, please? Here, this is fun. Good idea. See, I don't know which idea was good because so many of them are amazing. I mean, I've said so many profound things. You might need to refresh me. I'm up to speed on chat now. Hi, Blue Topaz. You snuck in. You tagged yourself. What, Stephanie? Oh, the garlic. You put them in your Bloody Marys. Oh, I do like a Bloody Mary. I'll have one of those. Tia Maria and Milk, get onto it, old Marfra. Smash it, Annette. Come on. It's our Saturday night house party. Bottoms up. Sarah A. in hospital, and I'm also like, oh, Marfra, happy to hear you're doing better. We're celebrating that this evening. We're celebrating Blue Topaz tagging herself, being there, and Stephanie Brown, you're both getting olives sent over to where you two are. Tanny's been glued to her bed most of the time. Well, it's lovely to see you in here, Tanny. Now, who hasn't been given a... Oh, and that's Susan. Let me see. She's been spring cleaning all week. Took a week vacation to wash walls, curtains, windows, clean carpets. Oh, that's exhausting. So you're off to Brussels next month. Okay, so for you, we're going to do some Brussels sprouts. I actually make amazing Brussels sprouts and I love them, but not everyone does. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to make you a martini, but we're going to garnish it with a Brussels sprout leaf. How kooky is that, hipsters? Don't steal all my ideas. Correct, Tanny. 12. Well, there's 13 of you now, so we've got a jury and a spare. Drama-free zone, absolutely. Penis and tits. Good on you, Mel Barrow. Because how far in are we? Well, I'm reading that at 30 minutes. You took your time. We get to genitals and we're nearly half an hour in. I invited a friend of mine who I'm sharing, it's our 1 year Facebook anniversary today. And you know when you get, like, Facebook makes you a video and it's really short and pathetic and it's basically just your profile pics stuck in a canoe that just does a 360 and that's it. Happy friendversary. Anyway, he's in Taiwan and I invited him and then he was like, yeah, I'm going to come. And then he's told me that he's gone off to see some rooftop performer or something. I've got to see an Indian dance performance on the roof now. A guy called Nero and his harem. So thanks, Nick. Thanks for celebrating our anniversary, you heartbreaker. You can't believe I've put up with your crap for a whole year and this is how you celebrate our friendversary? Go and party on the roof in Taiwan like a normal Saturday night person would? I hope you watch this one day, Nick, and I hope you feel guilty. You should. Now, I can't catch up. Susan loves Brussels sprouts. Good. I'm sorry if I've missed anything in the middle. I'd rather see the live chat. It's a bit more interesting, isn't it, if I chat about what you're chatting about? Although I know there's a delay. Fuck, the ghost of Avicii has taken over. I know his stuff was way cooler. This is this perfect song. It ain't perfect. Blue Topaz. Yeah, you can be the spare Blue Topaz. You're the one. You're the special. You're our little special reserve. Like if something happens to our 12 switched on together jurors, it's like bring in the reserve. I know. She's a little bit wonky, but it's better than nothing. Better than a mistrial. Bring her in. Bring her in. I did. Nick and I got to canoe together. Hi, Jack P. How are you? Welcome to the Saturday night house party. Where it's Saturday night wherever you are in the world. I want someone to come in who hasn't seen me before to just be like, yep. I want to troll. I want to troll. I haven't had a troll forever. Glad you're all rehydrated, Sarah. That's very good news. Yes, Blue Topaz, that emoji is perfect for you. Bit special, dolls. Bit special. So good to see everyone. I've missed all of you ridiculous people. So Jack P and Old Mafra are nearly neighbours. That's romance. Barbara Leon. Barbara Leon? Where's Barbara Leon? You are new. Hi, Barbara. Hello. Hey, Barbara, do you want to hit the subscribe button so your name, I can see where it goes on my screen? Because I've changed my text box. You can unsubscribe after. I'm just purely using you for experimental purposes. So you can sub and then unsub. You know, I'm not forcing you to subscribe, but I would like to see if my new text box is better. I'm liking the chat for me at the moment on my phone, but there's a lot going on. Streamlabs is a busy screen. We're great, thanks, Barbara. Welcome to the smallest but the friendliest channel on YouTube. It's Saturday night in Australia, so we're having a bit of a house party, but we've got a New Zealander in the room. We've got Stephanie Brown, who's a friend of mine who's in South Korea. There's a few Americans floating around, quite a lot of Aussies. Whereabouts are you, Barbara? See, this is why keeping up with chat is important, because now I can see Tori's lying. It's permanent. What is permanent? But yeah, Barbara, if you feel like hitting subscribe, we'll see. We can do a test and see where my text box is. I'm never going to have a corgi just running. Oh no, it's swimming, isn't it? I'm never going to have a swimming corgi. I can't handle animated critters. I like them occasionally in a GIF and that's it, and I rarely send them myself. I don't think Barbara wants to subscribe. Maybe she already has. Florida. I'm addictive because I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's people who let other people laugh at them is addictive, isn't it? I can deal with it. It's fine. Oh, you're subbed already. Okay. Never mind. Well, the next person that comes in who's new, everyone has to pounce on them and say, please hit subscribe. I don't normally tell people to subscribe. If you like me, you'll subscribe. If you don't, you won't, unless you're one of those people who likes to subscribe to people that you don't like and then watch them, I don't know, just to get irritated so that you feel justified because you're always angry and suddenly you've got a reason to be angry, whereas normally you don't. I just came up with that. Is that a bit of wisdom? Or is that like something you'd find on a fortune cookie? I don't know. That just made sense to me. So people used to listen to me when I was on radio and then send us emails and stuff and tell us they hated us. And it's sort of like, well, why are you listening to us? And they're like, I don't know, just fucking listen to you and I fucking hate you. And I'm like, well, don't listen to me. But they kind of need someone to piss them off. I used to listen to a DJ in Adelaide years ago whose voice annoyed me. Like, I actually quite liked her, but she had a bad voice. And I mean, I'm not saying mine's great, but hers was really bad. And I kind of tuned in because she annoyed me. And the guy that was her co-host, I really liked, and he handled her really well. And I ended up doing lots of comedy shows with her, and I love her. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met. But I initially listened to her because I liked, this was before we had road rage, you know, before we had other outlets for our anger. But I quite liked driving into work heckling her as she cackles away like a banshee. But yeah, when I finally got to meet her, she was a great bird. Oh, apparently anyone that does this on YouTube, it's because they've got a coke habit. Just so you know, I wouldn't do cocaine on my own. I'd do it with lots of people. Currently I'm on my own. Do the math. You'll be like me one day, Tanny. I don't know if that's a good thing. Philosophy. So, Barbara, you have a channel. What is your channel about? Being that you're cute, sharing the links. We do that around here. We share other YouTubers' links, no matter who. And we welcome trolls, which is fun, but I haven't had one for a long time. And if you get timed out in here, not that I've had to do it yet, but anyone that does get timed out in here is probably somebody who's quite regular in here who we all love. And they'll get timed out and they'll come out of their timeout and we'll all go, sucked in, dickhead. It's not a bad thing here. I mean, it is. You get timed out because you're being a knob, but, you know, it's a lot of quirks about this channel. Nobody's blocked. Oh, that's what I was talking about earlier in my previous live. Google accounts have a filter on them, which you have to have a Google account to have a YouTube channel, I believe. But anyway, my YouTube channel is set up through Google accounts. Google accounts have their own filter, and I had to Google how to find it, ironically. And then I got into the right spot, and it has blocked. I don't know if it says blocked users or blocked something, and it just says Google user, and there are about 12 of them, and it doesn't identify who they are. And this guy at Bluesfest said you just go and uncheck them all because it's some Google accounts filter that people end up being in there. So anyone who does have a YouTube channel and they're watching their chat and people are chatting to someone and you know they're not blocked, go into Google accounts, and you'll have to Google how to find where it is because it's not easy and obvious. It's easy, but it's not obvious. And then you go in there and it will just have a whole heap of boxes that say Google user, but no name, and there's a little cross and you just uncheck them all. Genius, but I don't know why it does it. Maddie Beth, holy fuck, hello, and happy Easter from a week ago. Oh, so Barbara and being there, you know each other, or you know her channel. It sounds pretty important that you have a channel, Life After Domestic Violence. Good on you for doing that, Barbara. I'll see if I can go to your channel without jumping out of here. I can. Okay, Barbara, I'm subscribing and I'm hitting notifications. And you are right, there is Life After Domestic Violence. I'm proof of that too. So good on you, Barbara. That's lovely. We've got to talk about these topics. We've got to get shit out there, you know. The more people that talk about it, the more normalised it becomes. Not the actual behaviour, but the fact that it's not okay. And the more people that believe it's not okay will do something about, I don't know. I don't know if we're ever going to eradicate it, unfortunately. I used to be a bit, we can change everything. I was a bit idealistic in my youth. Even up until like 3 or 4 months ago, I was quite idealistic. YouTube's been quite the reality check for me. A lot of my idealism's gone out the window. It's like, oh, okay. I had faith for humanity, but now I'm wondering. Which is why I don't entertain the drama channels on here, because to me, not that this may be considered the greatest use of time, but as far as I'm concerned, we're all hanging out together and chatting, so that's cool. But who wants to look back on their life and think they spent half of it fighting with people on the internet that they're never going to meet? I don't. So yeah, I kind of realised after the first few weeks of drama, I'm like, this shit ain't stopping. This is going to keep going. No one's putting up a little surrender flag, nothing. Seems like an incredible amount of time being spent on it. I don't know if any of them are capable of curing cancer, but wouldn't it be good if one of them actually was and went, fuck, might stop fighting online, might go finish that cure I've been working on. Red wine. If I have too much of it, I'll burst into tears and tell you all I love you. Right, now I'm behind again. We love anyone who's all about peace being there. Laughing about your stupidity through, like, well, why not, Tanny? Why not? I do have sub-channel plans, but this has been such a good way to learn all of this stuff. And pressure's not on, like, I'm not quite at that editing, mass-producing, well, not mass-producing, but even producing all that kind of stuff. I'm not quite there. Mel, if she comes back in, I'm jealous of her skills. She's a good little editor. I'm not. I can't be bothered. It's too hard on my phone and I can't work out how to do it down here on the laptop. You do a bit of crime too, Barbara. Cool. Maddie Beth, yeah, well, I was asked to get photos of hot men at Bluesfest, and there were so many I just stopped taking photos. No, I was having too much. There were some gorgeous looking dudes up there, some gorgeous looking girls up there too. It was beautiful. Beautiful crowd to mingle in. There's some talent up on the stage. It was lovely. Eye candy everywhere. Gloria D, I know who you like. I know the Aussie man you like. Gloria D likes Keith Urban. She so does. I love his newest album. I'm not a country music fan. Not that I kind of don't put him in that category anyway. Like modern country's bearable for me. Like, well, not bearable because I'm about to say I really like his last album, but compared to what was sort of country music when I was a kid, the more contemporary stuff is a little bit more, you know, you can put a bit of a dance beat through it or whatever. But yeah, tell me it isn't Keith, Gloria D. I'm on to you. Good, look at all of you subbing. Where is your beach vacation, Kim Smith? Where are you? I cried like a baby too about Heath Ledger Blue Topaz. I still do. Mel was around earlier and hopefully she'll come back. No, you're right, Gloria D. He's really not country in his sound, but he's kind of, that's the genre they put him in for all the awards that he wins and everything, don't they? Like Toby Keith, and that's the only other country singer I know. Think of one. I don't listen to it. Casey Chambers. She's an Aussie, but... Oh, we share subs, we share love, we share everything in here, Barbara, and we talk about genitals a lot. Hi, tattoo girl. I look beautiful. Thank you. If you could see the rest of me, you would take that back right now. I'm covered in midgie bites. I know. Oh, I'm falling apart, actually. You know, end of a music festival. It's fun. You go away and you're like, I'm on holidays. I'm in Byron Bay. I'm going to chill out. And then you're like 3 days into the music festival, we're like, there's no chilling out. I mean, my steps on my Fitbit were out of control. I was averaging 20,000 steps a day. Danced my butt off in gumboots. Get home, your feet are fucked. You get attacked by midgies. I pulled a nerve in between two ribs. Anyone ever done that? That was weird. I couldn't even hold my mobile phone without it pinching. Like the weight of a little mobile phone made it pinch. Had an amazing Thai massage. Went in there, settled in. Next thing, my feet are behind my head. I'm like, well, here we go. It's Thai massage time, but it was brilliant. I actually had a massage at Blues Fest too. That could have been brilliant, except the girl that massaged me off her fucking tits. I mean, the massage wasn't bad, but we walked past the massage tent 5 minutes later and she was dancing. She was dancing around the massage table. She was doing a rain dance. And I was thinking, the crops mightn't be coming in, but do you need to do a rain dance around a massage table at Byron Bay? Maybe turn the hose on. I don't know. She was, yeah. That girl was orbiting another planet. She made us look straight. I mean, we were, but really straight. Oh, you're off to Florida, Kim, your 22nd anniversary. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Is it pronounced Navarre or Navarre? We do talk about genitals a lot, Gloria T. It's, Two Dicks was here before. Well, the second Two Dicks, not the original Two Dicks. Now everyone's going to be going, who's Two Dicks? So Josh was in here before. He changed his name to Two Dicks because of the original Two Dicks, who was a troll. Two dicks touching together. And he came in, for those, I know that some of you have followed me from that and were with me that night and have heard this story 1,000 times. But for the newbies, well, I think we always need to explain why we suddenly start talking Two Dicks, because they'd just be like, whoa, this channel's not what I thought. Maybe those little pussycat ears are a sign of something naughty or, yeah. But, so anyway, he came into a chat where I took everyone for a walk through a park up in Wynyard, in the northwestern Tassie. So for those of you who are new as well, I take you on little drives, walks on the beach, walks through parks. We do all kinds of shit. Face masks, unboxings, you name it. But he came with us on this walk through the park and had a little picnic. And then I said, oh, guys, my battery's going to go and I want to go back to the hotel and do a face mask. So I'll be back in a little while. And anyway, we all said goodbye. And then I went live again, and two dicks touching together came back and watched the whole face cleansing, face mask, relaxing in a chair. And it was a charcoal mask, which now I've been told YouTube channels are getting shut down and all sorts of stuff for using them. And this was only a few months ago that we did it. February, maybe? 2 months ago? 3? I don't know. And two dicks touching together was through that. And then watched me cleanse and everything. It was insane. He was a lovely troll. We loved him. And then Josh changed his name to Two Dicks in honour of two dicks touching together. That's how good this troll was. And then Josh was already a mod in quite a few channels, and all these people like Oni were going live for the first time, and they're seeing someone in their chat called Two Dicks who's got a little wrench. My, how we laughed. And everyone's going, where's this Two Dicks come from? And I was so proud at the time because I think I had about 63 subs. So it was a very small private joke. So yeah, when we say two dicks around here, it's the best troll I've had. He was gold. I miss that little prick. Right, I've got to catch up again. He was the best troll. It was a great troll live because who was the other one? There was two dicks touching together, and there was another one with a sexy name as well. They were hilarious. Haven't seen the veg for a while either, old Ma Phrase. So there's another thing for those of you who are new. Joey Wilson, who's been a sub to this channel for a very long time as well, which sounds weird because it's only been around, I don't know when, January. But Joey's got a heavy metal emoji, like I can't do it, you know, when they do the rock. But it looks like that. And I thought it was a camel toe. Someone else thought it was a vagina, and she's now known as Joey the Vag Wilson. So when someone in chat's mentioning the vag, that's one of my lovely subs. And you too will probably end up with a genital related nickname if you don't behave yourself. My skin is so big. Oh, thank you, Gloria D. It's late and I don't have makeup on, and I've got bright lights on in the kitchen. My lighting's not great, but thank you. That's lovely because I do actually have quite a few bites. And I've also got permanent broken capillaries. If you see me up close, I've got very obvious broken capillaries on my cheeks. Facial masks. I have a cup of tea. Thank God. One love. Well, no, I'm having some more wine. Thank you very much. Cheers. We're knobs who are addicted to genitals. Nice spelling, Blue Topaz. That's funny. No, face masks aren't illegal, but the charcoal one, because it's black and it's apparently blackface, racist, which I think's taking it a little bit far. And when I was at Blues Fest, I actually asked an Aboriginal elder how she felt about it, and I asked her if she put a white tissue face mask on her, would that be racist? And she actually said, well, if you're going to play this game, then yes, it should be. But because we're a minority, no, it won't be. And she said, and that's why racism's fucked, because in her view, she thinks it should be across the board, like, but not face mask stuff. I mean, that's bullshit, you know? Like, there's some cultural appropriation. Isn't that a great label that I think isn't cultural appropriation at all? But let's not go down that road because everyone's got their own views on it. But it was very interesting chatting to an Aboriginal woman. But she said, yeah, if she put a white face mask on, she said, why isn't that racist? If you're saying a black one on a white woman's face is racist, and I'm not saying that. The PC people out there, the social justice warriors, they're the ones that are saying it. But it's an interesting concept, isn't it? But anyway, irrespective of your views on it, apparently the powers that be at YouTube have deemed a charcoal face mask to be akin with racism, and therefore anyone who puts one on their face gets, well, I think a channel got shut down. And then Robbie got into trouble when he sprayed the hair and he ended up spraying his face. So don't take it from me, take it from Save Robbie. He was here earlier. He's asleep now. But yeah, ask him, because he got into trouble. He told us about spraying his face. So silly, it's gone too far. Oh, One Love, you want to get funny? Well, I'm lazy. These are my fun accessories. Because I had to buy them for that 50th. Oh, you'll love this story. This girlfriend of mine that I just stayed with in Byron, she said the funniest thing. But I bought these for the 50th in Adelaide. Then I wore them one day at Blues Fest. I was in all black. And I just thought, fuck it, I'll wear them. And then my sister was like, they're genius because I can spot you in the mosh pit. So she could find me to come and hang with me. But this weekend coming up, I'm going up to Sydney for a conference. I don't want to go. I've just been up there. But anyway, I'm going back. And it's on May the 4th. You know, so May the 4th be with you. That little Star Wars joke or pun. And they're saying we're a splash of Star Wars. And I'm like, I don't do fancy dress, really. I mean, if it said a splash of 60s, that's cool because that's kind of the style of clothing I wear. I'm an A-line dress, knee-high boot kind of girl all year round, really. So put me in anything retro and I'm happy. But Star Wars, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll just buy a lightsaber. But anyway, I said to Christina when she was driving me to the airport yesterday, I'm like, I'm going to wear the cat's ears next Saturday to the Star Wars themed party. And if anyone asks why I'm wearing cat's ears, I'm going to go, because I'm the cat from Star Wars. And they're going to go, there's a cat in Star Wars. And I'm like, yeah, there is. Didn't you see it? I saw it. And then Christina, she's like, no, make it even better. Like, say, in the 3rd episode, about 28 minutes in, there's a black cat. Just... So we're making up there's a cat from Star Wars. That's my splash of Star Wars. Do you think I'll get away with it, Groovers? Oh, Blue Topaz, just get some and wear them. I mean, it's not, I don't have any other novelty headbands in this house. It's not like well, it's not a novelty. I've got a really cute one with a black and a white flower on it that I wore to my friend Andrea's funeral about 10, well, maybe not 10 years ago, but close to it now. Shit. But yeah, this isn't normal Tory. Well, it is now though, because I don't know, there's something about these ears. It's like they're just sparkly. Just stick them on my head. And off we go. And there was a dude at Blues Fest that had cat's ears on too. His were really lacy and floppy and sort of wrong. But I went up to him and went, Blues cat. And we both went, wow. Moment. He was on really good drugs. Goldface. Oh yeah, so my friend Laura, she had Goldface on her thing. I always look good now. Something, but see, this is the problem. I scroll back up, I can't work out what's going on. Thank you for the compliments. You're all very sweet, really. It's lovely. Thank you. I'm learning how to take them. Oh, I'm getting things everywhere too, Gloria D. Don't you worry. I had fire tongue last year, 2 years ago. For no apparent reason, my tongue was just on fire for like 6 weeks. Even water burnt it. Cold water on my tongue and my tongue would burn. It was awful. I'd take a sunspot over fire tongue any day. But yeah, my friend Laura, she had gold face. So you're right being there. I wonder if that's racist, like, against C-3PO. See, I could have worn the gold... Oh, my goodness. I should get one of those gold face masks and go as C-3PO. No, I'm going as the cat from Star Wars. I want to see if anyone commented on that. Princess Leia hair buns. Yeah, that's what Christina, she said. She's like, just get a white dress and do some buns and off you go. But I can't be fucked working out how to do them. Matty Beth may or may not have a reindeer ant. Yeah, good work. I used to have one of those, actually. Now that we're talking about it, I've had a few novelty headbands in my day. But let me tell you the novelty headband I dislike the most. The one with the penis on it that you get stuck on your head when you go to a hen's night. Which, I might add, my definition of hell, a never-ending hen's night. Yeah. No, I will not go to them. I went to a couple and they were bad. A whole lot of women that sound like chickens with penises sticking out of their heads, penis straws, little bouncy penises on the tables. Just the cackling and the laughing, the giggling, the talking about shopping. Just the banal, inane, the tiny veil, the bride singlet and all the bridesmaids matching singlets because it's not bad enough that we all wear the same fucking dress on the day. Hate them. And I don't even use the word hate, but I hate hen's nights. There you go. I said it. Horrible. Do not make me ever put a headband on my head with a little penis shooting out of it. It's ridiculous. I mean, if we're going to talk that size, we'll talk that size. But this little digit dick, get fucked. Ridiculous. Whoever thought it was a great idea to put like miniature cocks on a headband? Seriously. It's ridiculous. Maddie Beth loves the penis straws. Yeah, oh my fro, you can be racist in every direction, really. You can do whatever you want. You can be anti-black one day and anti-white the next. You can just have this ongoing, never-ending racist argument with yourself. It's bloody awesome. Let us know how it goes. That could be a video for your YouTube channel. It's half of me is racist and it can't stand the other half of me. It'd be hilarious. Do it. Do it. I think with political correctness, the stuff that's gone too far, the more, not that we take the piss, but the more that we just point out how stupid it is, but use humour as a vehicle for getting that message out there. Because everyone just sort of going, oh, it's gone too far, it's bullshit. It's not changing it. But maybe we need to actually just point out how stupid some of it is. So something like Old Ma Fra doing a standalone piece about how half of her personality or her body's racist against the other half of her, and get the message out just to point out how dumb it is. Because we're all bits and pieces. I mean, I used to have this, here's me when I was an ideologist. I used to say if the one way that you could get rid of racism is to ban any children being born from the same background, same cultural background. So when you put the human race out on the table, it's got to just be interracial babies and nothing else. Just make everyone bits of everything and it'll stop. Because I've come from really dodgy stock in Scotland and Ireland, and there was a love affair in India, and it kind of explains olive skin and something to do with French Polynesia. There's all kinds of bits in me, but I basically present as a white middle-aged fucking female. Didn't I win the lottery? But you know what I'm saying? It's like, if we all had pronounced variations because we were all interracial, then maybe racism would stop. It wouldn't. There'll still be some group that thinks they're better than another. You can't ever get rid of it entirely. But I did wonder if that would dilute it a bit. Or maybe getting people from different religions only allowed to, which, see, that's the problem. Organised religions stopping this from happening. I've just worked out why my idea was stupid. No one ever verbalised it like that to me when I told it to them, but I've just worked it out myself. Oh well, that's what being idealistic is. Oh, idiotic, perhaps. We all came from Africa originally. We did, being there, and we should all bless the rains down in Africa while we're at it. But yeah, using humour. And do you know what's funny is so many people don't have a sense of humour anymore. And I used to be a bit like, if I'd crack a joke and people would get all haughty about it, I'd be like, haughty. And now when they don't laugh and they don't have a sense of humour at all, I'm just like, how do you function? How does anyone actually function as a human being without a sense of humour? I mean, we fart, you know, let's peel things back. And I never used to talk about farts or poo. This is very new for me. But the way we were made, our body makes a noise that is impossible to not laugh at. Not all the time, but, you know, I did Tai Chi a couple of years ago at a health and wellness spa every morning at 5 a.m. And as I walked up Meditation Hill for us to, you know, get blessed by the dojo and do some Tai Chi, I almost hoped with all my heart and soul that someone would let it rip right in the middle of it, because it used to crack me up every time when that happened. You know, some yoga poses are quite unforgiving. Things get pulled apart, so to speak. There's nothing better than death, you know, dead silence. The sun's coming up, the hot air balloons are taking off. You're looking out over the wineries of the Hunter Valley. The Tai Chi, Qigong master, whatever the fuck his name is very serious and planting or spreading the hay or whatever the fuck that move is. And then out of nowhere, Reginald, age 72, lets it rip. What a joyous way to start the day. I'd actually walk back down Meditation Hill feeling incomplete as a human being if that hadn't happened. So yeah, I'm with you though. Yeah, let's fight this war back with humour. The problem is like I said, not everyone has any. There's a lot of humourless people around. And I get it, there's shit happening on the planet, but we're all witnessing it. We're all aware. It's fucking awful stuff that happens, but there's also fucking great stuff, right? I don't know. Life would suck if you didn't have a sense of humour. It really would. If you can't laugh at stuff. Like, yeah, I laugh at some pretty bad things just to get through them. Anyway, why am I getting deep? This Milton, I'm going to flog my wine. This is one of my favourite Tasmanian wines. Oh my God. For those of you that came on my trip up to Wineglass Bay in Tassie with the aqua blue water, Milton Winery is one of the wineries that we stopped at. Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh, look at the medals. I'm scoffing. I had a look at my wine rack. I'm like, oh, the wine's got wine here. I don't really, because I'm not really that big a drinker. I've got 6 more bottles in a, you know, wine rack that holds 12. But that is like a $30 bottle of wine. And I just sort of went, you only live once. Mightn't be here next week. Drink the Milton, motherfucker. Out of your father's favourite glasses. Dad loved these wine glasses. Never let us use them. And when he died, my sister and I got 2 each. That's all that was left of the set. Aren't they cool? Proper 70s crystal retro wine. And look at the colour. Superb. Oh, I haven't murdered my Easter bunny yet either. Got a lot to do. Vivian, hello. No, it didn't go AWOL. I was uploading videos so people would know that I was still alive. Did any of you guys watch any of the music vids that I posted? It's interesting. My lives get, for the most part, get more views than videos of some of the best musicians in the world right now. Interesting. And I lost about 30 subs. Jack P, good night and always welcome here. And aren't they a beautiful group? Sorry, I'm really bad at keeping up with chat. They chat away and I don't want to start slowing it down when I've got 16 people watching. How bad's that? I can't keep up. I get it when there's like 300 people watching. They'd be like, shit, slow the chat down. But you guys are coping, aren't you? I want to know what I love the name Vivian too, Maddie Beth. I want to know what... Bye, Jack P. Sweet dreams to you. Glory D, what is your favourite colour? I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Oh, you watched them all, Sarah. Cool. I know you did, being there. Yeah, well, Glory D, look after yourself. Don't, I know you watch my videos being there. If you've been sick, honey, like, seriously, you lie down. Someone told me they listened to me and fall asleep to me, so you could have me playing softly in the background. I find that weird. Although I've fallen asleep to some YouTube channels, like some old lives that I didn't get to watch actually live. And then they must have ended and they go on to, like, but they're not long ones because they go on to another one. But then the YouTube setup on my phone, after an hour, it actually tells me to get up and go for a walk and have a break from my, well, that presumably they mean, you know, your gadget, which is pretty cool actually. But it only happens on my phone, not my laptop. But, yeah, and I've sort of woken up and there's been, you know, like I don't know, I've fallen asleep just to a female voice who's just doing a live and reading chat or whatever. But then it'll jump to the next thing in the queue and it'll be some full-on thrashy song that I might have searched for. Or it might be, you know, someone yodeling, or I might go live to some yak farm and some dude chatting about his yaks. It's hilarious. You sort of wake up half asleep going, what the fuck? No. But yeah, the 1 hour thing is pretty cool because then it doesn't chew up my, you know, internet overnight. Yeah, I did lose subs, one love, over my musics. I have a soothing voice. Thanks, Gloria D. Look how lovely everyone's in here, Gloria D. Like, everyone... Oh, okay. Oh, well, we will send up... we'll send out so many vibes, positive vibes for you. But even if you got the worst case scenario, and touch wood, you're not going to, the love and support in here is insane. So you just need to hang out with us. Everyone... In terms of feedback that I get sent, and I don't get heaps, but everyone that has contacted me with feedback, it's about how supportive they love this, you know, how supportive this little group is. It's like a little weekly dinner party, although I usually go live a bit more often than weekly, but I don't have any routine, any schedule. I'm random, which is why I'll never be big, because to be big, you've got to be structured and everyone knows on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. so-and-so's going live. I'm not like that. I go live when I can chat. I don't want to go live at a set time because my weeks change. I can be in a plane on a Tuesday at 7 o'clock at night. So, but yeah, what I'm saying is hang out with the homies because they're good eggs, the groovers. They'll support you. Whatever you go through, we're all here for you. Okay, we're on to nightmares now. Well, here's a nightmare. Say goodbye to Easter Bunny. Oh, that wasn't thought through. I need to get a bowl. Oh, hang on. I just need to shake the chocolate off my computer. I just killed the Easter bunny. Was that dramatic and violent? I tried to make it sudden and shocking. Was it convincing? You are the Groovers, and now that I'm home, I'm going to start a Facebook group for you Groovers, because somebody suggested a Facebook group where you can all kind of chat and catch up. You don't have to wait for me to go live, but then I kind of feel like if I do that, and you've all got a place to go and chat on Facebook, that even when I go live, I'll be like, no one's watching me anymore. And then I'll go over to Facebook and you'll all be chatting in there. It'll happen, won't it? How good is Lindt chocolate? Like, seriously? I got given these before Easter and I left them at home. I wish I'd taken them with Byron and just had a little secret stash. Peter will, so I'm going to get a strike for that. Hey. Now you're just some bunny that I used to know. Some bunny I used to know. Now you're just some bunny that I used to know. Probably better when it's all gone, but I think you'll work it out. It's ironic. No, that's not the right word. It's just funny, okay? Jeez. Oh, yes, the hazelnut Lindt. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Mel, get to bed. What? Wait, huh? What? Meow. Hello? Meow. Why are you going to bed? Maddie Beth, why are you making Mel go to bed? It's earlier there than it is here. Yeah, Maddie Beth, aren't they? If you leave it on autoplay, it's just weird because YouTube builds a playlist sort of based on your own individual algorithm. So like I watch a lot of music videos, not my ones, but actual real life official stuff. And I tend to watch things like the Live Aid concert, and then I'll end up going, oh my God, and I'll listen to Queen for the next 3 days straight. And then I'll be like, I haven't heard the Killers for a while. And then Coldplay is an interesting one because Coldplay is so divisive as a band. People love them, people hate them. But most people, if they're honest, will know one or two Coldplay songs that they absolutely love. And they might dislike the rest. But most people have at least one Coldplay song that they sing along to or dance to. But irrespective of that, I've watched Coldplay concerts because they're so fucking good. Like I don't sit and watch them constantly, but having them playing in the background, whatever, that's fine. But the lighting and everything and all the fluorescent things, the lighting up wristbands and watches and shit that they give their audience, it's fucking cool. And I reckon you could dislike nearly all of their songs and still go to one of their concerts and have a ball. They're like the biggest parties. Thank you, Chris Martin, for the royalties you're going to send to me. I'd like to be invited to a VIP box at your next concert. No, I'm joking. No, I mean, I would, but I know it's not going to happen. But I've started watching documentaries of bands I don't dislike, but I'm not majorly into because I'm curious. And I was like, there are a couple of Coldplay. There's a Coldplay documentary and then a concert, both on Qantas at the moment. And I watched them both. And I'm like, that's a band you could actually go and see even though you don't like their music and still leave going, that was fucking cool. And not many bands can do that. So kudos. Kudos to Coldplay. But Chris Martin, I do want the VIP tickets, thanks. I'd get on really well with Chris Martin or we would fight a lot. That's the vibe I'm getting from him. But I think more likely we'd get on really well. Not that I've got a crush on him. I don't do blonde men. But he's an interesting character. Lots of energy. Same. Don't know why I married Gwyneth, though. She seemed like such a drip. Now I've got to catch up again. Andrew hates Chris Martin. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Some are in, some are out. I love a documentary too, Maddie Beth. Love me a doco. Oh, Tanny, the other side of it. See, I keep thinking I've got pairs like that and I go, oh, that side hasn't worked for a year. Get rid of them. What if all of them are now out in landfill and they're like, but the other side's working again? I mean, I think, you know, if you're still working, then show yourself. Present yourself. Show what you're capable of. Because if you don't, and you fuck around and you leave it too late, you're going to end up in landfill. And that could really be a metaphor for life. Just going to turn my hydronic heating down a bit. It's getting steamy in here. Or it could be my perimenopause flush of happiness. I don't get the sweaty bit. I just get the, I'm on fire. I'm fucking on fire. I get that. I get the, I live in Tasmania and I have to stand naked on my deck at 2 o'clock in the morning in the middle of winter to cool down. But I don't get the waterfall. What's that Coldplay song? Every teardrop is a waterfall? Is that it? I don't know. Just thought that was a good little segue. So, I've been crapping on for a long time now. Anyone got any news other than colonoscopies? I mean, it's news, it's important, but I'm just wondering if anyone else has some other news. Vivian's still half naked at 58. I bet you're hot though. All Vivians are hot. It's like Vivian's the name of a sexy woman. I love that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie have a daughter called Vivian. It was gorgeous. Jolie. She's the twin, isn't she? Vivian and all the boys have got X. Knox? What's Vivian's twin brother? Is it Knox? Let's see. Chat slow. Estrogen tablets. Yeah, I could. I don't know. Nothing's annoying me enough for me to fuck with it. I'm kind of enjoying being in the moment with it. I mean, that might change, but at the moment I'm like, yeah, it's not great. Don't get me wrong, there's fucking awful parts of it, but I don't know. I kind of opted, this is way too much information. I'm not going there, but there's another natural process that I opted to receive it every month with gratitude because I felt empowered and amazing at the end of it, and I didn't want to ever stop that because it was worth the shit to get to the great. And I kind of feel the same way about my peri-meni stuff. It is not. How do I know this shit? Vivian Lee, Gone with the Wind. Were you named after her, Vivian? I have hundreds of what? Hundreds out back at 2 a.m. waiting for your naked self. It's my front veranda and I'm in a house on stilts. It's two stories up. No one can see me. And my nearest neighbours are 3/4 of an acre away in every direction. Close enough if I need them, far away enough that I can be naked on my veranda and no one can see me. Living the dream, kids. What's printed on their birth certificates? I don't eat this whole fucking bunny. Blue Tape has your 18-year-old daughter's got you addicted to a Billy Ray Cyrus song? I don't know it. I'm not going to put it on. I'm not getting a strike over a Billy Ray Cyrus song. Sorry. Stood out the front naked for fun, Mel says. We've got fairly loose blue steel on our street. I don't know. And my house is a bit down off the road to walk in. You go down 5 steps to get onto the landing to where the front door is before it goes. And any car that comes up that bend, bit of blue steel is going to fly and flick me on the clitoris. Not interested. So no, being naked out the front wouldn't be fun. It would be embarrassing, but obviously that's minor compared to copping a bit of blue steel in your twat. But, you know, I'm not judging. If anyone out there, that's what they're into, good on you. Don't know how the fuck you discovered you're into that, but good on you. Imagine if you were into something like that. Is that a confession that would make a suitor run a mile, or would that be a you kinky bitch? I don't know. Let me know, Mel, since it seems to be your thing. There's a lot of medicine talk tonight. Don't expect me to read things like venlafaxine when I'm on my second glass of red. You crazy? Lucky Lou Who, how are you? Lucky Lou Who, where have you gone? Where have you gone? This is weird. Did anyone? Yeah, there. Lucky Lou Who. You've got a crush from way back. I just want to scroll right down. Sorry, guys. Going all the way down, all the way down. Did Lucky Lou... Yeah, Lucky Lou. You love it too, in the woods and the pines. Are you subscribed, Lucky Lou? Because we need someone to subscribe so we can see if the text box is sorted. Because the only way I can position it is to see a new sub. You can unsub. I'm not telling you to sub and then you're stuck with me. But I'm wondering if Lucky Lou Who, if you're not subbed, you could sub and we could all see where the text is on the screen. Who's being lazy? You are. Oh, look, I will listen to it, Blue Tape, as I will. I'm just not listening to it while I'm live. And also, I stand by what I said. I'm not getting my channel struck off because of Billy Ray. If I get a copyright strike, it's got to be somebody I adore. I'm not saying I don't like Billy. I don't know him from a bar of soap, really. I know Achy Breaky Heart, and he fucking had a massive mullet, and he's Marley's dad. That's it, really. Not enough info to form an opinion, but enough to know if I was going to get a copyright strike and potentially lose my channel, and it was Billy Ray Cyrus. That's bleak. It's grim. Plenty of other fuckwits in the queue ahead of him I'd rather get my strike for. Know what I'm saying? But I will listen later. But you weren't exactly selling it originally. Now you're like, no, listen to it. But before you're like, thanks to my 18-year-old daughter, I've got this song stuck in my head. Well, I don't think you're that big a fan of it either, if you're going to be honest. Thanks for the links. Oh, so you've subbed Lucky Lou who... Thank you. I appreciate that. I just need a troll. I ain't playing it now, Blue Tea. I ain't doing that. I'll talk like... No, now I try to talk like him, it won't work. Oh, Maddie Beth says if you were going to get a strike for anyone, it would almost be Billy Ray. Well, over to you. Let's all go over to Maddie Beth's channel and watch her get it struck off for playing Billy Ray Cyrus. Let's go, Groovers. I'm going to have a tiny bit more wine because I actually want to end this when, well, really, I don't know if I should go for 2 hours. That seems like a terribly long time. I know I've done it, but it seems terribly long. Don't forget to like everyone. I've got more likes than people watching, so we've got that sorted. I don't know how old or new these stats are, but at the moment it's looking pretty healthy. I can't tell on this phone. I don't know what all these flashing digital numbers and stuff mean. No whacking furries, Tori. Yep, that's that. We have the chattiest, nicest mods in town. I love my mods because none of them know each other. They're not in a bubble together. They have no fucking idea. I've deliberately put people that have no connection. I've given them wrenches. They don't do anything. I mean, they do. Like, being there's doing stuff. But, you did get struck off for stocking tits, Mel. You did. But again, I'd be happy being struck off for that. I wouldn't be happy being struck off for Billy Ray. I think you should now start Lucky Lou Who because it's Saturday. Someone's drinking white wine for breakfast. It might as well be you. Get one in your guts. And just before midnight so I don't turn into a pumpkin. Oh, Vivian, you go lay down, dolls. You lay down. Oh, awesome. You've been made a mod for Cece. That's hilarious, Mel. That's because Cece's mods all have to have, like, Cece, Mel. You know, if I was Tor. That's how she chooses her subs. My subs have been chosen not because, I'd make all of you a sub, but then there's channels where you go in and all the subs are wrenches is what I mean to say. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Lucky Lou Who. All of mine have been made because I've been off my tits at the time. And they've said something that, well, Winky, for example, Winky wasn't a mod and she came in and kept posting my links and I was like, well there, Linky Winky, what you doing, sister? And she was so professional. I just went, have one. Because I thought it looked kind of weird that she wasn't a mod, but she was the first person in my chat to ever do anything remotely mod-like. It was a confusing time, but I gave her the wrench and that made life easier for everyone, I think. She hasn't been back. It's the only person that flogged my links. Well, now being there has been amazing. Bitch, exactly, Tanny. One Love's going to have wine, but later. So, yeah, I've actually randomly chosen mods from weird... I like having a mismatched crew, and I like that they don't have their own bubble to actually go, what the fuck are we meant to do for Tori? Because you don't really need to do anything. I don't think you really need mods till you... I think my child-free group, I started looking getting mods at about 6,000 members. It was a long time I looked after it without any mods. But I think it's a bit embarrassing when you go into some people's channels and they've got 50 people watching and 48 of them are mods. Don't you? Don't you think that looks a bit odd, bit dodge, bit weird? Like, is everyone in there because they've got wrenches and they feel like they need to be on duty? I mean, and the poor The poor two people that don't have them, they put one word out of like, vroom, because the mods are all waiting to do something and prove their worth in a sea of mods. Whereas my mods is like, oh, you know, don't kick out trolls. Even if you're a cockhead, you can get timed out by me. And other than that, your name's blue. Mel, I can't wait to see you as a mod. I hope you time people out. I hope you block people. I hope you fuck up repeatedly, because it will be gold. I'd love nothing more. And I'd love nothing more to see your explanation as to why you did it all. Because you do it for good reason. There are some mods that just go on power trips and they're blocking and booting. But I reckon you'd be hilarious. Because even if you didn't mean to do it and then you got caught, you would come up with a fucking funny reason why you did it. And everyone would be like, fair call. She's only timed out. She'll be back in 5 minutes. Correct, Maddie Beth. All the blue. You have 3 mods, Melma. Yeah, it's kind of fun, isn't it? I mean, my mods, the first time I went live, everyone that came in that night was made a mod. So the original group of mods that I got, there are some people with wrenches most people with wrenches came in on my first night. There are a couple that have been bestowed a wrench since then. But it's weird because the only thing mods can really do is get rid of troublemakers, and they're kind of the people I want in here. I do allow 2 dicks to touch Maddie Beth. There are no rules here. Bye, Vivian. Vivian's probably long gone. I think it's dangerous for the creator to have shitloads of mods. Because really, you know, like, to be honest, my favourite channels are people that tell their mods not to block and hide people, time out people. Because they want to engage, and they're open to criticism, and they're open to being challenged, and they're even open to being made fun of, and how they deal with that's what makes watching lives interesting. The channels where the mods have been told, I can't name a channel, but I went into a channel, made one comment, and got blocked. Not even timed out. And all I said was, let's get naked, because it was the most boring but heavily watched channel. Couldn't believe how many people were in this live. And what I was watching, I was like, something doesn't compute here. That's a shitload of people watching a shitload of nothing special or nothing much at all, right? So I went into chat and it was very clean. Obviously you can't swear in there, which is fine. I'd never tell my subs how to talk, but if they want a PG channel, that's fine. But it was boring as fuck. So, you know, in typical Tory fashion, just thought I'd crack a little joke to lighten up the mood in there and give a few. But there must have been a couple of people in there that were hanging out for a laugh, and I said, let's get naked, and the next thing, blocked. End of my time there. I'd subscribed just because I wanted to see my name on the screen and see what little icon-y thing I got with it. Always curious about that. Made one comment and she gone. So yeah, my point is, the channels I'm most likely to watch the longest are the ones where, and I'd love it if people started saying, I mean, I've actually started reading chat more often, it might happen, but I'd really like people to start challenging me from time to time with stuff, because why not? Bring it on. I like learning stuff. Like how to pull a face that makes me look like a beaver. That kind of stuff. Tanny was blocked. It's probably just by reputation, girl. You probably just walked in there like, block. You know, who knows? Someone probably saw you do something once, told an entire chat, I saw Tenny as a mod do this, which was warranted, and then suddenly that whole channel, keep an eye out for her, block. I don't know. It's a fickle universe, this YouTube one. Very fickle. But can you believe all the crap that's happened since we all followed that case? What's happened to all of us in the last 6 months, what we've witnessed, how invested people are. They haven't even known each other for a year. They're never going to meet these people. What the fuck are they carrying on about? Or for? What's the point? Makes no sense. Like, I get it. I get the need to have a right of reply. So if one person says something and the other person replies, and then that person takes the reply and then turns it into something else, it's going to keep going backwards and forwards. But at some point, one of them's just got to go, enough. Fuck off. Who are these people? I don't have these people in my life. Does anyone have anyone in their life in this chat who they've known for less than 6 months, who they have spent more than 10 minutes talking about? I bet you can't name one person. It just... If the person pissed you off that much that you were spending hours and hours and hours and hours and hours talking about them, and not just talking about them, but online to 100, 300, 500 people for weeks on end. When was the last time you rang your Uncle Barry and popped over to see him and Auntie Noreen and sat down and had a sherry and watched the cricket, even though it bores the fuck out of you because fuck it, that's your uncle and auntie and you like Noreen's cupcakes? Those people make no sense. Who are they? Do any of you guys actually know anyone like the drama people in real life? And if so, why are they in your life? Wouldn't you just be like, no time for you? Don't get me wrong. I love a good train wreck. I do. But not from the same people every single fucking day. There's so much shit going on YouTube. There's train wrecks happening all over the place. Go and check out the Robo Wars kind of channels. They're vicious. It's brilliant. Oh, thank you, Lisa Avery. Thank you so much for sharing them. I enjoyed making them. I really did. Yeah, we don't have... I know there's doxing and calling the cops. But not only that. The Godfather was one yesterday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, beautiful Arlo. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Tiger. So my dad used to say at the end of Happy Birthday, Tiger, for some reason. Strange facts, me too being there. Love strange facts, love quirky info. I can't wait for this subscription box. It's taking forever to get here. Oh my God. I'm going to have to pre-program it. It's going to have to be a dedicated night. I'm sorry if it clashes with other people's schedules. It's just going to have to happen when it happens. Everyone's going to get plenty of notice. I'll try to do it like 8:30 or 8 o'clock on a Friday night or a Saturday night. But we are... Time is my... Do I now have lips the colour of the lint bunny? Am I like a vampire after they've sucked the blood? I think my lips are lint bunny brown. I've never noticed a lint bunny do that before. Does anyone think they are, or am I seeing things? I mean, I've eaten a good chunk of it. I've still got most of its head. I I can't really show you. I don't know how to do this. Oh, maybe they're slightly different. I feel like, because I've only had clear lip gloss on all night, and I feel like I look like I've got brown lipstick. Mel Mel. I sang that to Arlo with passion, soul, like every fibre of my being, and you're going to turn him against me just the way you turned your son against me. Well, they'll know the truth one day. You keep it up, Tiger. I'm going to live with Auntie Tori. The day you hear those words, you've only got yourself to blame. She's a good egg, Arlo. But you know you'd look good in a beanie. Tassie's pretty cool in winter. Come over, kid. Bring your mum too, even though she reminds me of Mel Mel. Dead ringer almost. Bring her too. Mel Mel, you can just tune in and watch us every now and then. Wine and chocolate. Yeah, I don't normally do that. I'm quite liking it. Lucky Lou. Lucky Lou. I know I could just call you Lou, but I've got to call everyone by their full names. Are you going to downplay it a little bit? Animals that lay eggs don't have belly buttons. Thanks, Blue Tea, for that. Mel, go home. Being there. Where's Being there? Is she around? Has she gone a bit quiet, old ma fra? I'd send him back in 5 minutes if he's dribbling like nothing on earth. I don't know. Didn't have a kid. Could be novel. I'll try. As long as I can replace his bibs on a regular basis, he'll be right. Yeah? Just remove the soggy bib. Put on a clean little terry toweling number. And if he's really dribbling, do you remember those bibs that we had when we were kids, the plastic ones that were like, they called them duckies, I think, because they went down and then they scooped back up, and if you dropped any food, it got caught. That was genius. There was stuff happening in the 70s. I watch children eating now and it's fucking food everywhere, just shit everywhere, all over the top of the high chair, in the seams of the high chair, all over the floor, the table. Our parents put a piece of plastic, a plastic bib that went around her neck, went down, and then it curved up like that at the bottom. And because we were a bit, the food that we were eating that didn't make it into our mouth would go straight down and into the... See, I just did something that's not politically correct. But there's no other way to describe it without using a politically incorrect word. So I chose the lesser evil. Social justice warriors, back the fuck off. But that bib caught the food. No shit anywhere. Why aren't they still making them? Fucking genius. Who else remembers those bibs? Mine was yellow. And my cousins, my younger cousins wore it too. Anyone remember the bib? I've got an ex-boyfriend who could fucking invest in one too. He was a pig. Nothing more off-putting than someone you're shagging, just food every... Nah. If you're a messy eater up here at the table, yeah. There's a fair bit of trivia going on. Does that happen in here when I get boring? I mean, I'm cool. You can tell me the truth. Yeah, the scoop. Your kids wore them, Tanny. Oh, she can't hold on to her phone. being there, you have been such a fucking trooper, and I know that you can't hold your phone anymore because you are stoned off your tits, and that's great. So I just want to say to you, sweet dreams, beautiful. I love that your sister's with you, and we shall talk soon. But you, epic effort. You deserve a nice little chilled out sleep now. And I'm going to end this soon. You're not going to miss anything. We love you. Now fuck off. No, we love you. I can say that to her when she's run out of typing. Correct, Susan. Yes, they would be banned. Oh, no, but Lisa, the food that was caught in them still ended up being the dog food, but it just wasn't all over everything. We didn't eat it, and Mum didn't chuck it out. It was, everything got eaten by something. So the doggies still got it, and some bits bounced out. They weren't 100% foolproof. But you're right, Susan, they'd be banned because they're plastic and kids could suffocate. Yeah, Sarah's brothers all had them. Your son sounds like a perfect child. One Loves Kids had them. Yeah, well, Maddie Beth, my mum used cloth diapers, and I think disposable diapers are repugnant. Had I had children, I would have done the terry toweling nappies. I love the cute little pants, the little plastic pants that used to go over the top of them as well. And babies' bums. Babies' bums in a toweling nappy are so much cuter than baby bum in disposables. And disposables without any pants over the top are hideous with all the little cartoon teddy bears and people that go in the pool with their babies with nappies on. Mel sent me an image. I hate to think what it is. I shall look later. Yeah, that's my feeling on nappies. A pretty firm one for someone who didn't have children. I know everyone who had children be like, who could be fucked with toweling? I would have been. Because the little round terry toweling baby bum, so cute. Disposables and no. Yeah, I get it. 13 hours. Being there, gosh, look at her going off with all the... Fuck, I love you. Sweet dreams, mem. No kids ever suffocated with those bibs. Bacon dog treats were real bacon. You didn't stop him from testing that theory. I guess they're not. Poo is repulsive. Thanks for sharing that with us, Maddie Beth. It's Arlo. It's Arlo. Hi, Arlo. When you blush the line... Oh, Blue Topaz is on a trivia. Blue Topaz, you really need to sign up for Tommy's Goat and Deer Farm with the live goat birthing, and they've currently got a live deer or something that's a fawn is going to be born. Or might have already been born. I haven't checked it for 10 days, but let me actually check now. But the reason I say that is they play trivia while everyone's sitting around talking, waiting for animals to be born. And old Ma Fra can vouch. Because I put her onto it and she watched it. Tommy's... Oh. Oh no, that's not them. That's another mob. Ooh. I've just found the rival channel. They're live. Yep, so they're... Oh, it's a replay. But it looks like they still haven't arrived. Just fast forward to the end. Any fawns? Any fawns? Fawns being born? No fucking idea. But what my point was, Blue Topaz, is they play trivia and you could be the quiz master in there. They'd love it. Old Mary's a genius. She is. Taylor used cloth on Arlo. Yeah, well, there you go. Hi, Barbara. Wow. You've cleaned up and you've come back and we're still crapping on. Nothing changes around here. Susan watches live osprey nests. And Lucky Lou doesn't want to do housework. Oh, you sent a photo of Arlo. Sorry, it's one screen there, one there. Chat. Yeah, gotcha. The image. Yeah, forget. I chat and then it's gone. But sweet dreams to Joshy from Tori. You be good too, you cheeky bitch. Yeah, Lisa, isn't it funny when you think you're quite smart and then you watch a quiz show or something and you're like, ooh, didn't know that. We're nearly at the 2-hour mark, everybody. I can't believe I go for 2 hours. But it has been a delight. Well, in fact, why don't we just finish at midnight? That's 8 minutes. Yes, the strips on sanitary pads do have trivia on them. You are correct. Are you pulling apart a whole box of sanitary napkins at the moment, Blue Topaz? Tanny's freezing. Yeah, Lucky Lou, my place is really the easiest place to live in because it's manageable and I don't have to clean 13 bathrooms and 28 bedrooms. Not that I'm exaggerating, but when I say to people it's so easy living here and they're like, why? And it's like, because I just have what I need and that's what I look after. And I mean, I probably got, to be honest, it is 3 bedrooms. I probably could have been okay with just the 2, but because there's no storage externally at the moment, the 3rd bedroom is a very handy storeroom, but, and it is kind of a spare room as well. It's easily set up once I pull a few boxes out and stick them down in my bedroom. But yeah, there's a lot to be said for it. And yet I've got the most amazing deck. It runs the full length of the house. I'm right near the beach. I've got plenty of outdoor space, 3/4 of an acre. So when you're actually in your home, you really just need to be able to cook, shower and sleep. And if it's cold, sit on a couch. So yeah, do it. You won't regret it. Even bored men would read the boxes too. That's another good point. Pork chop. Mel calls me pork chop because she knows I'm allergic to pork and if I eat it'll kill me. It's her subliminal murder, attempted murder efforts. It's been lovely to see you too, Tanya. I've loved catching up with everyone as well. I did actually genuinely, legitimately miss you when I put that in my earlier header. I meant it. I still mean it. It's nice. I like our little gatherings. And next weekend, probably on Sunday morning, because that'll be the first chance I get to do much. Although I might do a cheeky live from the conference because they're boring as batshit. It might only be like a quick little 15-minute, hey, I'm naughty. Let's go looking for a fire hose at the Western Sydney or wherever the fuck this conference is. And, yeah, we could do a little live. That'd be quite fun. Otherwise, I'll do it from my balcony on Sunday morning or we might go for a walk. I don't know. I'll think about it. But we're in Sydney next weekend, everyone, for our weekly dinner party. Maddie Beth loves amazing dicks. It's almost the note I should end this on, really. This is one benefit of missing most of chat and then just jumping back in. I get comments like that and I'm like, well, there you go. That's nice, dear. And it's always Maddie Beth. Nearly always. Oh, Lucky Lou, if you can put some footage on your channel, that would be superb. Who doesn't love the critters? I mean, in hindsight, kind of regret not getting footage of the bush turkeys fucking, but, you know, next time I'm not going to be so concerned about invading their privacy. I'm going to film it and put it out there for everyone to see. And it's going to be an animal version of YouTube and RedTube for porn. It's going to be new tube. That doesn't work. You know, like the new GNU. Yeah, I'll work on that. I'll have a think. But GNU tube, maybe not. It's been delightful to have you here, Barbara Leon. Yeah, no drama. What's the point? I mean, this may not be as exciting and I don't have 78,000 people watching because I'm not drama and I don't have Chris Watts in the title. But 16 people at a dinner party is a perfect number anyway. I wouldn't be able to catch up with everyone. Tanya, you had your history with me at 28. Wow, you had your babies fast. I did change my channel name, but it's still, if you type in Tori Hodgman, it comes up, and you were already subbed, so you would have got a notification about the name change. In hindsight, I wish it was The Misadventures of Tori H, and I will be adding an H in 90 days, because I think The Misadventures of Tori doesn't feel like a complete sentence, but The Misadventures of Tori H does. I don't know why. But yeah, because I didn't like the talk with Tori. It was pissing me off. It was saccharine and boring. Or at least I thought it was. Oops. Whoa, Tanny held the no. 10 kids, my goodness. Your uterus would have fallen out. 6 possums on the deck. Yes. Well, that night I did. Tonight I've only had Una. It takes some of them a little while to realise I'm home, which makes me sad when I'm only home for like 5 days, because they might have worked it out like the day I leave. So like for that night, they were like, we're going up there tonight. We're going to get bananas. We're going to get food. Oh, if I do that, I can make my camera move. Oh, floorboard's great. Yeah, the poor little fuckers. They've only just worked out I'm home and then I fuck off again. But that is my life. Good night, Omar Fra. Good night, Sarah A. Good night, Lucky Lou, with all of your bears, mountain lions, deer, turkeys, chipmunks. They are cute. Not a lot of dishes for Susan. Right. Yes, Tanny, that is a long story. 3 births in less than 2 years. Yeah, my mum was 3 and 3. But, you know, she doesn't regret banging us all out in a row. Shouldn't have probably said it that way, but... yeah, it is spelled opossum where you are, Lisa, but they're different creatures. Just Google brush-tailed possums and see how cute they are. I do take the lives out onto my deck. Now the joeys are big enough, I could probably go out there without freaking them out. And also without me freaking out that they're going to jump on me, because I've got to be filming them. But, yeah, they're different to the opossums. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Yeah, spread the word. I mean, it's silliness. Sometimes we can be very rude. We do talk about our genitals a lot. Not specifically our own, but penises and vaginas feature quite prominently. But I think we can also talk about some serious subjects. And I'm not always going to just do this. Like, we are going to go on a bit of a journey. The Misadventures of Tori does have focus and direction. I'm learning so much from YouTube from watching it, and this is my little channel where I'm learning all these things like Streamlabs and OBS and all that kind of stuff. Oh, it looks like I'm frozen. Good night, Maddie Beth. Beautiful group of people, isn't it? Good night, all my fra. Good night, Tanny. Ah, Mike, is this the free porn channel? Yeah, it is, up until midnight. And sorry, dude, it's 12:01. And on that note, stay groovy, everyone. If you want free porn, go to fucking RedTube. What's wrong with you? Everyone knows that. Pornhub. I don't give a shit. Just off you go.